Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. We want to get all of our YouTube subscribers caught up with what's going on the last few days. It's been a couple days or so. So let's get right into it. We'll start as we usually do with the Qs. We're looking from the B wave high on an hourly chart. You can see here we have a 1 down, a 2 up, which was a 50% retracement, and then we have a 3 down here, and then you can see a 4 up. The 4 was a 382 retracement, and here we are with 5. I think I can scrunch that down a little bit. There we go. 5 gains equality with 1 at 240, and let me see what we have here. Where are we at? Excuse me, 276. So we'll see. We'll get into this more with the ES as far as if this wave down is complete or not, or if this third wave is extending. But that's what we're looking at as far as the Qs go. The US 10-year, we're having some fun here now, aren't we? This thing, I've got a daily chart here I've got a couple different wave 4 counts and a couple different wave 5 targets. If we look at the one in the blue with the circle, and I won't go all the way back to that 39-year bear market in rates ending in March of 2020, but we have a target up here over 5% and really close to that 1.272 at 4.434, and you can see that that red bar there. It wasn't a key reversal. It topped and almost did a reversal, but let's look at that a little bit closer. Let's go from a daily to an hourly and see what that looks like here. Okay, there we go, and there's the hourly, and it came really close to that target right there, you see. So we'll see if this thing keeps on going or corrects a little bit. Eventually this whole 5 waves from the March 2020 low will correct, and that will be quite a drop in interest rates. Okay, but let's go on to the ES, the futures. Okay, this is a daily chart. You can see from the all-time high in January, we have 5 waves down. Those 5 waves are in red. 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, 5 down. For the larger wave A in parentheses, intermediate degree. B wave up to the 816 high. And here we've got, I've got them in black here. 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, 5 down. And this can count a couple different ways. This is what I said we want to get into. You can see the 3 wave targets here, and they're 37.30, 36.10, 35.47, and 34.56. 34.56 is the 1.618, and it's down here. So we have 3 here, we have 4 there, and we have 5 here for one of the larger wave C. Then we would get a 2 up. However, there's a couple different ways to label this. Let me get this in here for you guys, and they're both valid wave counts, if you will. Okay, let me get into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so from that 2, you could count a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and call that the 3. Let me make this a little bit, and I got a pic of this so I can show you guys a little bit better of this. But let's make that a different color, and let's make that a different degree of trend too, because it's not that big. Let's go with the submicro there. There we go. So you can see this 2, and then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3 down here. Okay, so did 3 end between the 1.414 and the 1.618, or is it going to extend? Okay, and then we could call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 3. So getting you guys caught up right there. Okay, and I'll move 5 out of the way, and that would put 4 up in this range. And I had this as an alternate count for our monthly subscribers to our newsletter, and I just I believe it was Thursday or Friday, moved that to primary count, where the 3 is down here and this looks like a 4, and we can get into that in the hourly. So there's a couple different ways to count this, and they're both valid. Let me move to and you can see the 3 wave targets there. Okay, did it end between the 1.414 and the 1.618, or is it going to go lower? Okay, let's look at the hourly, and we'll look at from the 8/16 high, August 16th. You can see there the 1, 2, then the extension or subdivision of 3. A lot going on here, a lot to discuss. We've got 1 in parentheses down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and 5 down for wave 3. Here's what I told you. I got that 4 in here. Okay, it's no coincidence that these things are moving in perfect, virtually perfect Fibonacci days, if you will. Wave 1 was a Fibonacci 21 days. Wave 2 was 8 minus 1 or 7 Fibonacci days. The same 1 day off on the internal wave 3 right here. Okay. Wave 4 was Fibonacci 3 days. Wave 5, 8 days. And the larger wave 2, 8 days. Okay, we got a turn date coming up. We'll get into that. But here is at 4, and then we have, and this isn't updated. That A and that B should be over there. I think I have that in the smaller. You can see right here where we're looking at, I think that high, yeah, was 37.77. Friday we got close to it. And if this thing makes a higher high later today, futures will open at 5 o'clock. That will virtually confirm that 4 would be over here. Okay. And this would be the A and the B and the C up here. We have higher targets there. Okay. So you can see in the red our Fibonacci retracement targets for wave 4. And we got a 37.60, a 38.40, and a 39.20. However, if it is a 4, it should not reach the 39.20 because it should not go above the wave 1 low, which is 38.83. That serves as the make or break. Make or break means it either makes or breaks a count. It holds below it, it's made. It goes above it, it's broken. Okay, so interesting how this is playing out here in Fibonacci number of days, and interesting how the turn date is actually today, Sunday. So we figured it might turn 1 trading day before, which was Friday, or 1 trading day after, which is tomorrow, Monday. But fortunately, futures are open on Sunday, so it could turn right on and score a direct hit. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, now we're going to look a little closer here. We got a 10-minute. You can see that 35.02 low on the 13th. Let me get back for reference. There we are there. Okay, now we're going to look at this correction up at a smaller time frame, 10-minute. Okay, we have the A up, the B down, the C up for the larger wave A in parentheses, A down, B up, C down for the larger wave B, and here we are with C. You can see C equals A at 38.82, and you can see that high was 37.77, and Friday that was like 37.73 and a quarter. So I would love in a Fibonacci perfect world to see this go a little bit higher Sunday after it opens. Could reach that target there. There's even higher targets for this 4, and then just turn down on the Fibonacci turn date. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, let me show you guys what we put out here for our subscribers in our short-term report. We called it yesterday. It was. You can see our wave label there. By the way, larger degree of trend. That's a bigger picture, but once the C wave down ends, the larger wave B up will start. So we'll save that for some other time. Let me scroll down. I wanted to show you guys. By the way, we are relocating at the end of the month. It'll probably be down for a few days. The actual date is not set yet, but the Fibonacci turn date is today. Okay, and there's that information that I just showed you guys right there. Okay, so we'll see if it hits or not. Okay, again, in the order of importance or preference, we always have wave pattern is number 1, wave price is number 2, and wave time is number 3. And as I always say, when they all marry, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, so this move up, we had called it a wave 2 or a wave 4, and I moved that up to because this was from Thursday's report. Moved that up to primary count, the wave 4 retracement. Okay, this huge wave down cannot start until this upward correction is complete. You can see there's the high so far. All right, that was from last Thursday. There's the 4 targets and the actual, and we're right below that at 73 and a quarter, I believe. Okay, actual turn date is, this was Saturday's report, September 23rd. Futures are open at 5. Can score a direct hit. We need to move above that 37.77 and a quarter. Okay, and that's where we said the count it labels it as a 4. I've moved it up to primary wave count status, okay? But for this decline to begin in earnest, we need to see a move below that 35.90 wave below, followed by a decline below the 35. I think that's 02. That might be a typo there. Yeah, 35.02 right there. Okay, so we will see where that goes, and there's our C wave targets there. Okay, let me get back to that. I'm going to get to those picks here real quick. Okay, let's see what we have here, because it's a little bit easier to see when we have it all there. Again, there is the hourly bar. Okay, shows everything from the B wave high and all the Fibonacci perfection in red. I love when that the time works out. Okay, it's really good. We've had some success over the years with time, even though I have it third in priority. I love when this works out in Fibonacci perfection. But let's look. That's a review, so you can see that there, you guys, and we'll get into the 10-minute. And there's some notes in red here for you guys. But and there is that ABC and ABC. Okay, and if it's going to start down, there's the 1, there's the 2. This was put out Friday morning before the market opened. This is what we prepared our monthly subscribers for. You know, the bulls need to see a move below this low here, 35.90, right there, and then 35.90.5, and then the 35.02. That's confirmation that the wave down, the next wave down, has begun. There's that C equals A target, and this thing went up here right underneath 37.77 and a quarter. So we'll see what the futures bring for tonight. It opens. It's like 7:30ish a.m. on Sunday. I'm up early. It was up a lot earlier, but let's leave you guys with that this 10-minute here, because it has everything on it. I'm sorry, hourly chart here. Hopefully we'll be putting in red over here a 10:23, and we'll see what happens. All right, that's it for today. Until next time, take care, everyone.